Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Hold on, let me get my papers. To our In My Soul Scotian Songwriting Circle. And before I say a few words, I just want to acknowledge that we are on unceded Mi'kmaq land. I just want to take a moment to recognize our sponsors and the people who helped me put this together. The Halifax Regional Libraries and Matthew and his staff. And my sponsor, which happens to be the library, and the Charles Taylor Theatre and Media Arts Association, the Africentric Learning Institute, who's live streaming and videotaping this event. And this is our second. And this time we wanted to focus on young people because, as Angela Davis says, at my age, the only new learning I can do is from young people, and I follow that philosophy that we can all learn from our young people, our young residents, and what they have to offer. This year's Black History Month theme was Celebrate, Educate, and Unite. And these events, that's what I love. It brings everybody together from all different communities. It's going to be educational because these young artists will have an opportunity. You'll be able to get up close and personal to how they create, and that is so important. Originality in our community is so deep and so very important. These are our next storytellers, and that's why I do what I do, really, and try to promote what they do. Their brilliance is so important to who we are, our identity, our culture. And I won't go on because I can get on a I really can get on a pedestal and start talking about how much I love what they do. But so to continue on, I want to thank our gracious host, Delvina Bernard, who also was our MC last year, and she did such a great job, and she gives of her time and her energy. I just love this woman. And I also want to thank Harvey Miller, Kiki Beats, our sound technician, and he's a noteworthy videographer. And so I just wanted to get the right term. And my sister Nadine Paris and Deanna Sparks, who have both helped with the food part. So I'm going to introduce Delvina quickly. Delvina is a noted figure in the Canadian music and cultural community. As a pioneering Afrocentric feminist songwriter and singer, she has had a profound impact on the development of an African-Canadian folk music aesthetic. For 20 years, she led the internationally acclaimed female a cappella quartet For the Moment, who are the first recipients of the ECMA African Canadian Artist of the Year Award, as well as many other cultural awards. She has produced numerous award-winning recordings, has written music for winning documentary film, and as a matter of fact, on my documentary, her music is on that. And she has shared the concert stage with world greats such as Maya Angelou, Peter Seeger, Oscar Peterson, and Buffy Sainte-Marie. As well, they have toured the world. They were in Germany, France, New York. They performed at the New York Lincoln Center. Her social justice music compositions are internationally recognized as providing a soundtrack for women's rights issues, the anti-apartheid and anti-racism movement, First Nations human rights and social justice issues, and for making a major contribution to African Canadian identity. So I'll give you to Delvina Bernard.
Thank you, Shelley. That was very kind. And the evenings wind fast, and so I just think before we even get going that we should all applaud the hard work and effort for this second annual In My Soul Singers Songwriters Circle put on with the efforts of Shelley Fashion. So just let's applaud her right off the bat. So we've got some technical things to do first. I guess I did something wrong because I had too much hair. Okay. See, I was in an a cappella group. We didn't have to worry about technology and setting up and all these things. So I need this behind me, and I need this turned on. So now I've exposed my inadequacies. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I feel like I could sing Control by Janet Jackson, because I've got the fancy headpiece. So welcome to the second annual In My Soul Songwriters Circle, where for the next hour and a bit, hour and a half, we will have an opportunity to educate, celebrate, and unite our community through music, but most of all through songwriting. And we are looking forward to that. And we have an illustrious lineup, as Shelley said, of talented young people here. And before I get to say anything about them, I just wanted to say that someone asked me, they said, what do you do at a songwriting circle? Do the songwriters just get in a circle and write songs? And for the person who asked that, no, that is not what happens, but it sounds like that when you take it literally, right? But basically what happens is we're going to have a lot of fun up here. We're going to have some chit-chat. We're going to have some playing, and we're going to have some singing, and we're even going to have some audience participation. So you might have to sharpen your vocal cords. You just never know what might happen. Last year I brought my guitar along in my Randy Bachman style. If anyone ever listens to Randy Bachman on CBC radio, late night show where he goes through a whole lot of great tunes, and he's usually like, picking and playing along as he's talking. So someone said to me, and I can't remember who, some months after, they said, I watched that live streamed on ALI TV, and you were sitting there with that guitar in your hand. I just kept waiting all night for you to play something. So I'm going to torture that person again this year. This is my prop. Randy Bachman has authorized me to do this. So this is how it's all going to happen. So we're going to have some chat. We're going to have some fun. And we just know you're going to enjoy this. And again, we're live streaming this with ALI TV. They put this wonderful table here in front. And I love it. But I was making a great big deal, and I tried on about 4 different pairs of shoes before I came here tonight. And I chose my fancy leather loafers that I got, and no one can see them. And I was going to cross my leg, and they matched my jacket and my African chain, and I put all this together, and no one can see my footwear. So I just thought I'd take liberty to let you know that after this is over, please look down at my footwear and give me a compliment or something, because I did put some effort into that. So look who we have here. As Shelley said, wonderful young people. We've got Keontae Beals, please give it up for him. Devis Matwana. Zamani Miller. And the Renee Smith. Well, like I said, we've got some fancy people here. And, we're going to have some conversation, and I'm going to give you some little bit of background. The thing about songwriting circles is, I have always found, is people always sort of like eyeball each other and say, I don't want to go first. You want to go first? I don't want to go first. So this is where I get to be the evil villain and pick someone to go first. But you know what? These folks are so awesome and so talented that I think they're bursting to go first. So I don't think they'll mind too much in terms of who goes first. But I do want to start off by saying that the person here to my extreme left was born in North Preston, Nova Scotia. He started performing at a very early age.
Yep.
When he was about 16, he made his debut performing at the church in his community, and that just led him to a whole nother level.
Yep.
And then he did a release of a cover tune, which is on the Color Purple CD, and it's called I'm Here, and Color Purple is coming to Halifax. We might have to have you in there, or if not, stand in the lobby and get discovered further than what you already are discovered when they come here. And that cover tune got him even more attention. And from there, he went on to perform and release his first single called Man Down. And if you haven't gone on YouTube to see that, to hear that, I encourage you to do so. And it's an amazing song. And he is also, I believe, Keontae, do you have a new CD coming out? Or is it just, did it drop?
Yeah, I have one note, and I'm working on another one right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So he is making his way with music, and we're going to have a chance to find out more details of what Keontae is doing as we go through. But I introduced him first because we're going to ask him to, we're going to get straight to the music. And so we're going to ask him to set up for us what he will do for us first.
Sure. I have a tune, it's called Let It Burn. It's not on the first project, but it kind of touches base on some of the traumatic things that we're kind of going through in the world, and kind of everything that's kind of repeating itself with all the deaths and all the negative things that's just kind of happening and over again, and it just kind of touches base on that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Let us hear you.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to ask Devis to, so I can see him the way your guitar is up there. Just put the neck down when I talk to him. So let's get ready for Keontae.
Every second of every hour, my mind's been thinking how we let the greed of power leave our world sinking. How could we come this far, just to take more steps back beyond the hands of time? There are people dying, mothers crying, futures breaking, hearts are aching, funeral arrangements, too many court dates. Seems that we've lost all hope. It's a fire in hell, let it burn. Fire to hell, let it burn. Fire to hell, let it burn, yes. Fire to hell, let it burn. When all it takes is just one step at a time. With everything that's going on around us, there are more important things to discuss, like where your future lies. Will we rise higher than the skies? Will we fall and lose it all, running out of time? 'Cause there are people dying, mothers crying, yeah, futures breaking, hearts are aching, funeral arrangements, too many court dates. It seems that we've lost all hope. It's a fire in a hell that burn. Oh, yeah. Can you guys sing it with me? It's a fire to hell, let it burn, yeah. Fire to hell, let it burn. When all it takes is just one one step at a time, when all it takes just one step at a time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I just love songwriting. It's for me just one of my favorite art forms. So Rini, tell me a little bit about your songwriting art form. I mean, what makes songwriting an art form for you the best? I mean, obviously it is. I'm taking liberty here. So tell me a little bit. What do you think about?
Right.
Tell me about this songwriting business.
Yeah, songwriting for me is always a little bit awkward because going in, you never know what you're going to come out with. For me, I try to always have a topic or a title, You're driving down the street and your mind just wanders and you're like, you think of something, that sounds like a good title for a song. So usually, you'll take something like that and you'll try to write, and it never turns out the way you think it's going to pan out for you. The title just becomes a subject matter, no longer a title or a guide for you. And for me, that's the great thing about songwriting. It's usually spontaneous, a way to just get all of your ideas out there. And for me personally, I'm a person who never tries to write from personal experience.
Right.
I just like to tell stories. Most people who know me know that most of the time I'm in some type of character. The goofy side of me, and I usually just try to bring all of these stories in my head to life through music. Also, I pull from television, people around me, people I see on the street, the craziest things.
I just want bring everybody else in this conversation.
Sure.
Samani, is songwriting your principal art form? Is that your main art form? Is that it for you?
It's one of many. I do lots of other things that I use to express myself, such as art, like drawing, sketching, dance. I did dance for 12 years. I write stories. I use all kinds of different ways to express myself, but songwriting is definitely one of the main ones, and putting my thoughts out into a song. Is a great way to express yourself using music, because lots of people can relate to it.
Right. And Devis, what about you? So is this it for you? It's like songwriting or nothing?
I mean, I love songwriting. Like, any way that I get to express myself is what I'm all about. Like, for me, I write scripts, I write different stories, I make films. I try to be able to express myself through those mediums, because for me, I find it difficult to express how I'm feeling without that, I guess. Like, for me, when it comes to expressing myself, I need words and, like, it has to be words and music, or words and film, or words and dance, or else, I don't know, I think it might just be like, growing up, it's not as easy to express how you're feeling, like what your emotions are.
Well, you found a lot of mediums to get your feelings out, haven't you?
I was really bored as a child, so I needed a lot of
and
hobbies.
Did that go away?
It went away, but now I'm just like, I don't have any free time because I'm doing all this stuff at the same time now.
There you go. So that's what happens when you're bored. You get all talented, eh?
Thank you.
So you showed us what a song can do just now, but something to say about that? Like, where does it resonate for you, songwriting?
I think for me, I'm completely opposite of what Rini said. Most of the things I write are my personal experiences. I do occasionally tell stories, and I can actually pull from other people's experiences as well.
Right.
But I not only use songwriting, I also use journaling. I do a lot of journaling. And I also draw, just like Zamani. And so those are kind of like my outlets to kind of free a lot of emotions that I have bottled up.
Amazing. So what I'm sort of figuring out here is that I'm sitting up here with a group of people who are like, single, double, triple, quadruple threats in terms of their artistic expression. This is But I guess that happens a lot though with people. It seems like it rains, it pours, right? Yeah. So, Devis, will you do something for us right now and tell us what you might want to do?
Yeah, I got. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll just. All right,
Well, you heard a little bit about Devis, but I do want to tell you that he did say that he sort of, grew up standing backstage of his father's concerts from Afro Musica at Matuana, who everyone know he put a lot of people to the dance floor in his years here in Halifax. And growing up like that and hearing bands rehearse in his house and music, and he told me he inherited his father's guitars, and he then sort of involved himself in some filmmaking, and very recently, only 3 years ago, he decided he would pick up the guitar and start playing it himself and began expressing himself using songwriting. And so since then, he's made this something he's committed to, and he's going to share something with us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
So yeah, this is a song called Chills. I actually wrote it when I was around 16. My brother used to have like this little rinky-dink recording studio in his bedroom, and like he used to have like his closet as the booth, and all the little kids would come over trying to be rappers. And every so often I'd be in my room trying to write some kind of script, and he'd be like, "Hey, Devis, you want to get on this track and do a hook?" I'm just like, okay. So I guess like Rini, I would try to become like the character that they'd want for the song. And then my brother was just like, you should do your own song. And I was like, I mean, I don't know, maybe. And yeah, this one was about this girl who I hadn't seen since junior high, like saw her in 7th grade, and then saw her in freshman year high school. I was like, oh yeah, I remember you. we should talk. What's up? So this is Chills.
See this girl, she one of a kind. I know her legs tight, cause she run through my mind, yeah. Special, she's so special to me. I need her in my life, it's so plain to see. And favor me, wouldn't even want a girl without you. Rather be with you than a wet fit check. When I kiss your neck and hold you close, I make you feel safe when you come to my house. Why is it when you smile, it just lights up the room? We haven't talked a while, but we'll be touching soon. I know you're feeling me, cause I am still feeling you. I wanna take it slow, but my body just says go. I'm trying to sing you a song, you gotta listen good, cause if you don't, you wish you would. And you'll be missing out, emotions control me, never hard to say. I'm trying to be your fantasy, I've got chills down my spine every time you're close to me. One more time, you realize I think I want you right now. Just play this song for me. When you think of me, won't do you no wrong. This is your love song. We're just two perfect people who need to get a room. It's been some years, girl, I've got to get next to you. See, I won't disrespect it, there is no reason to. Cause when we touch and kiss, that's all we got to do. I'm trying to sing you a song, cause if you don't, you wish you would. And you'll be missing out, emotions control me, never hard to see. I'm trying to be a fantasy, I get chills down my spine every time you're close to me. One more
time you realize I think I want you right now. Just play this song for me. When you think of me, what do you know wrong? This is your love song. You're what's going through my mind those times that I'm with you. I can't even understand what you do to me, but it's good, so good, so good. Yeah, it's good. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I get chills down my spine. Yeah, I get chills down my spine. Yeah, I get chills down my spine every time you're close to me. One more time, you realize I think I want you right now. Just play this song for me. When you think of me, what do you know wrong? This is your love song. See this girl, she one of a kind. I know next time cause she right through my mind, yeah. Special, she's so special to me. I need her in my life, it's so plain to see and favor me. Wouldn't even want a girl without you. Rather be with you than a welfare check on when I kiss your neck and hold you close. I make you feel safe when you come to my house. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Thank you. Wow. I think I think you were giving a few of us, not a few, I think a lot of us, chills right now.
I mean, like, it didn't work on the girl, but that's whatever.
That's the thing about songwriting, you know. Rini already said it never turns out the way that you think it is. Sorry about that. So, Zamani, I could tell a little bit about you. I've been introducing people. I know that you started singing from, I guess, a young age, and more recently, you have been doing some things, both solo and with your cousin, and that you've, this year, 2018, have a busy roster coming up, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so some performances that included Stainers, the Nova Scotia Mass Choir event recently, right? Correct? And I understand that something special is happening on Saturday at the ANSMA Awards. What's going on there?
Yes, so on Saturday, me and my cousin Maria are going to be receiving the Portia White Youth Prize for the both of us, and I'm really excited. It's going to be, I mean, like, I feel that it's really special that they're, you know, recognizing the youth. It's really good for the youth. It gives them an incentive to keep going and follow through on the musical journey, because it's a long one, but, you know, with those little things along the way being recognized, it keeps you on your path and keeps you going.
I know. Yeah. Well, that's good. And I understand that you were also nominated for Emerging as a Soloist, Emerging Artist of the Year.
Yes.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Stand outside the door, get your $20 bills, don't pay some people. Well, that's good. So, Samani, you were a songwriter like everyone else here, and so tell me a little bit about, you know, what inspires you to write.
For me, I'd say that it's like, it depends on like when if I'm around, you know, just like chilling or something, and I see something that could spark an idea. It could be literally anything. It could be a melody. It could be a beat. It could be a chord progression that I like. I might be just like fooling around on the piano, a chord progression, and I will just kind of build off of that. That's what inspires me, is just all the different components of music, and they just kind of come into one, and they create one song. Maybe a line, I'll hear somebody say something, and then I'll be like, that would sound really good as a lyric or something like that, you know? And so I bring them together, all the elements come together, and that's really what inspires me. Yeah.
And so, how are you going to perform your piece for us tonight? You've got some, I understand, you've got this new instrument that just came out. That you can get it, can you get this at Long and McQuaid? Yeah, well, no, maybe more. So, what are you going to do for us here?
I'm going to sing a song called When I'm Gone. I believe I wrote this song last year. I actually wrote the song when I had a cold, so like.
So you're hoping you can still make the notes?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this song is just your typical like love song. When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me type of thing. But you know, that's something that people can relate to, because that's something that really does happen. So
it does. I'm sure nobody in our audience ever had that happen to them, that someone missed them when they were gone. So do you have it set up? This is interesting because how people compose nowadays, young people especially. For me, I would get my Randy Bachman guitar out, but these days people get their computer prints and all that. So is that all set with your techno people?
let me just test the volume.
Test the volume?
I just need to make sure. Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
What?
Whenever you're ready.
It's on.
Oh.
Don't wanna hear a word you have to say. I think I'm going the wrong way home, and I might just find my way back on my own, because you don't show me any love no more. And I think it's time to walk out the door. It's really hard for me, don't exactly want to do this, but I gotta prove my point and leave, just so you can see. I bet you love me when I'm gone, I bet you'll miss me when I'm far away, I bet you want me to come home. Don't wanna hear a thing you have to say. It's been 12 nights and 13 days. Still you seem lost up in your maze. Can you please admit just this once? You're the one who's wrong, and baby, I'll be coming home. It's really hard for me, I don't exactly want to do this, but I gotta prove my point and leave, just so you can see. You miss me when I'm far away, I bet you want me to come home. I wanna hear a word you have to say. I bet you love me when I'm gone, I bet you miss me when I'm so far away.
So can you tell us a little bit about the composition? Who's playing these instruments? Did you hire Tiny Tim to play that ukulele, or?
I played the ukulele on this song. I mean, I'm not like really good at the ukulele, but I learned a couple chords and I just learned how to strum them for the purpose of this song. And I recorded that. I did the drums. I have like a little tiny keyboard like this big, and I just plug it into my laptop, and then I just did the drums and all the other like the bass and stuff like that. It's really simple. There's only like there's only three or four instruments in this song. And so I just wanted to make it like really simple, just a couple instruments, and then I just made the song like, really cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you. Thank you. All right, different take on things. So we're moving right along to my extreme right, and we have very talented another person who comes from a musical family. Her father and grandfather were huge anchors in the gospel air singing group for years. And on her mother's side of the family, where her mother's a great singer, and her mother's brothers were the anchors of, and mother's brother is Carson Downey of Carson Downey Blues Band. So this young woman here had no choice but to get involved in music with no escaping, and the list goes on and on of the talent from the Smiths and the Downey family in North Preston. And I think some of you might know that Renee has won numerous awards, everything from being the artist in residence at Casino Theater to Rising Star, to Emerging Artist, to Artist of the Year, to East Coast Music Awards, to Nova Scotia Music Awards, and she's just been lauded so very quickly for all the performing that she has done. We know that she not only sings and is a songwriter, but she also arranges and produces as well. So very talented. So Renee, tell us a little bit about what you'd like to do for us first.
I've been thinking about what song I was gonna do since this morning. I've built a big catalog so far, so it's kind of like, what ones do I want to do? There are a few songs I play all the time, and a lot of people have heard them already. So I kind of wanted to do something fresh, something a little newer.
Right.
And by newer, it's been written for about 3 years, but I just don't play it as often as some of the others.
High note on us then.
I just play the hits.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
But now I'll play a medley of my greatest hits.
Oh God! See, like those
One
tunes.
of my favorite too.
Right. So one of the songs I chose for tonight. This song has actually been written for maybe. How old am I? Okay. Yeah, it's probably almost 10 years old, believe it or not. It's a song I wrote when I first started kind of getting into writing. Wrote it at a song camp, and the song is called "If History Repeats." Yeah, and it's kind of cool. It just, the course of the song talks about if history repeats, then let's not. Why don't we rewrite history and kind of change the events as they happen? And then it goes on to say, or we could just leave it all the same and take whatever life is going to give us. Because we've already been through it. No need to fear it. We already know it's going to happen.
The dilemma. The songwriters love creating dilemmas for
suspense, right?
Suspense.
Right, absolutely.
I like
so
that.
yeah, that's kind of the premise of the song.
Okay. Well, let's go for that. Yeah.
Count the lines on your face, the days you live and the ones you waste. You draw a line to stand behind. You never see the other side. And you wait for love, but it never comes. So you make do with what you got. And it's getting dark, can't see ahead. But the day is done and the sun is set. And I often wonder how I got to where I'm going. What may have happened if I went another way? If history repeats, let's rewrite history and turn the tables on all the things we've done and do them differently. Or we can leave it all the same and take it as it comes. No reason to be scared, 'cause we'll be prepared if history repeats. Count the days as they go by, dreaming of a better time. When we were young, the future was so far away, and I often wondered how I got to where I'm going. What may have happened if I went another way? Yeah, yeah. If history repeats, oh, let's rewrite history. Oh, and turn the tables on all the things we've done and do them differently. Or leave it all the same and take it as it comes. Oh, no reason to be scared, 'cause we'll be prepared if history repeats. Oh, if history repeats, let's rewrite history. Ooh, and turn the tables on all the things we've done and do them differently. Oh, leave it all the same and take it as it comes. No reason to be scared, 'cause we'll be prepared if history repeats. Whoa, if history repeats, then let's rewrite history. Oh yeah, and turn the tables on the things we've done and do it differently. Oh, leave it all the same. Oh, we can take it as it comes. Oh, no reason to be scared, 'cause we'll be prepared if history repeats. Oh, no reason to be scared, 'cause we'll be prepared if history repeats. Oh, no reason to be scared, 'cause we'll be prepared if history repeats. Oh, if history repeats. Oh, because we'll be prepared if history repeats.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was just superb. That was 10 years ago.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. You got to dust that one off and
Yeah, I know.
bring it out, you know. Now, I mean, I know there's a lot of people in the audience who are afraid of history repeating because they saw the movie Groundhog Day. And
Yeah.
Nobody wants
Yeah,
to happen over and over again.
yeah.
Right?
Some things we don't need to
Yeah,
have
no.
repeated.
But some people keep doing that to themselves, though, right? Keep rewriting the same script. So one of the things I want to ask about is maybe I'll start this side this time. There was, like, when you think of I know, cross-eyed. When you think of like your own songwriting, and like, you know, is there a particular statement that you want to make when you write songs, or is it different each time you write a song, or you're on a mission when you write songs?
For me, it's mostly the same. It depends. It depends on the song and like how I'm feeling about it. Like, I have this motto, good vibes only, where I want my songs to, I want people to relate to my songs, but I also want, like, when they're listening to them and like how I have them arranged, I want them to have fun with it.
Okay.
Like, I grew up around my dad playing music, and all of his songs, like, they were like dancey. You could dance to any of them. And I really wanted to convey that in my songs, where it's just like,
Is he here?
even if the subject matter is a little down, or iffy, I still want people to have fun with it. Like, I want people to, like, you know, feel it in their chest. A lot of my old songs are really like stream of consciousness. Like, Chills is very much me very much like telling this girl, yeah, I want to hang out. Like let's go to a movie or something like that. It'll be really fun. And then it devolves into like nonsense in the bridge part, where it's just like, I want to say all these things, but they're not actual sentences. They're just things I want to do, and like the words are weird because I'm a geek. So
Well, all songwriting doesn't have to be a middle, a beginning, middle, and end, right? It can be, you know, it's like jazz, right? You know, it's just like you said, streams of consciousness. It can come from different places. It's like poetry is like that, right? Some poems you read. There's some poems I'm still trying to figure out. You know. Yeah, I'm technically still in grade 10 on poetry. You know, I don't know how they let me out of high school because I couldn't. But that happens with songwriting too, right?
And like for me, like I find like a lot of my songs now are just like, I mean, most of the songs that I play in like concerts or shows or anything like that are just most of the songs that I play are a lot of songs that I wrote when I was like 16 or 17 and didn't know anything about like arrangements and stuff like that, so I never used them, and I just kind of I put them to the side. So a lot of the songs that I play are like really innocent and like fun, and then like any.
So does that mean that the songs that you're writing now, as you become older, are not innocent and fun?
They're a little less innocent, and they're still fun because I'm a fun guy.
Okay.
But I mean, like.
We'll leave you with that.
Yeah. But I mean, like, they're just a little bit
more mature audience.
Yeah, they're more not mature audience, but just like a little bit more mature. Like, you know, you see the world differently, where it's not always a happy ending, but at the same time, it's like it's always an adventure to get there.
So Keontae, let's get you in on this.
Sure.
What is it that you want to say when you write songs?
When I write songs?
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, you know, sort of like, you know, when you come up with a theme for a song, is there a message, or when you write songs, and what is it that it does for you? You know.
For me, it kind of releases anything that I'm going through. Usually, I can't really like help what I'm writing about. I try to stop myself from writing a couple tunes. Actually, it just doesn't work. It kind of naturally just flows onto the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody's channeling through your body. Is that what's happening?
Yep. Yeah. Alter ego.
Zamani, what do you want to make people understand when you write songs? I mean, what is it that you ultimately want to say to people? And what is it you want them to feel, or what do you want people to get from your music?
For me, I'd like to get what's in my head. Because when I write, I don't always write about, like, I'm actually pretty much all the time, I don't ever really write about what I'm actually experiencing. I put on a hat and I'm just like,
a writing hat.
Yeah. Be like, you know, this one's a hat of a lawyer. You know, whatever it is. I'm just kind of embodying another personality, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm like really intuitive. I go based on like vibes and feelings, and when I meet new people, I read them, and like not in a judgmental way, but to just kind of, you know, connect with them. And so what I like to do is be able to make music that can be a connector to anyone, because I just like to like morph in and out of different mind spaces. So yeah.
That's some deep shit there. Blurt that out. So, Rini, you know, I mean, I know you've sort of said something about this already. What do you want to tell your audience?
Yeah, for me, it's never one message. For me, the thing that I'm really trying to do for my audience is have an emotional connection. So usually when I write songs, I think about ways that I can use a song to you know, coexist with my voice, something that'll be very effective. whether it's an inspirational song, it's a gospel song, or it's a pop song, I try to always keep in mind, how I want to come across. That plays a big part in really what I'm trying to do. I have a bunch of songs that talk about a bunch of different things.
Right.
So it's never one sole subject that I want to force down people's throats. It's always, I want them to leave having some sense of emotional connection to me once they leave, whether it's through my voice, whether it's through the lyrics. I just try to, always create that atmosphere when I'm writing.
Thank you. Well, before we ask Keontae to grace us with another song, I just want to take a second to acknowledge a special guest that's in our city here this weekend who will be doing a workshop at the Nova Scotia Community College. He has Nova Scotian roots, and as you will hear from his last name, because his name is Dean Jarvis. He's quite a noted and accomplished musician, music director, studio artist. He's worked with the likes of many people from Nelly Furtado to Alyssa Cara, and names that I could list on and on. So I'm just going to, for a moment, and he's here through the hard work of Juanita Peters, who we know well in the arts community. And I think they have a Weymouth Falls connection somewhere, Dean Jarvis and Juanita Peters. So I'm going to ask him if he would stand and be acknowledged so that we could applaud him for all of the accomplishments that he has had in his music career, and that he's here to share those. Yeah, there he is. Welcome home, Dean, and I think I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow, so it's great when we can repatriate some of our talented people like Dean Jarvis and people like Adrian Goff, who has been involved in the music industry. We want to get him here in the city to talk about the work that he has done, being a producer on the song Roar by Katy Perry and sitting in the audience at the Grammys. I'm like, wait a minute, I just babysit you. And, folks like Katrina, who, manages, very, very good acts in this country. Desmond, what's this one? Sean Desmond, she's been managing him. And she was here last spring putting on workshops and master classes in the management side of things for African Nova Scotians. So we love it when these people come home and share their knowledge with us. So it's amazing. So Keontae, we're going to give it over to you. Yeah?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do for us?
This tune is a tune that I wrote last year. It's called Man Down. Kind of went through a lot last year, losing 3 to 4 cousins due to gun violence. And so this tune was one of those tunes that just kind of naturally happened that I tried to stop from happening, but it just kind of happened, and it's called Man Down.
Okay.
Two a.m. phone rings. Brace yourself for the news it brings. Someone's been shot. He's not breathing. Turns out his family. Yeah. The pain that I feel, no man could ever doubt, man could ever doubt. And what am I to do now that I'm in doubt? No way of getting out. Man down. Man down, man down, man down. catching all my feelings. Oh, how can I go through the motions once again? My faith is peeling down. There's gotta be a way, put a stop to the violence. Oh, the pain that I feel, no man could ever down. Man could ever down. Oh, what am I to do now? Now that I'm in town, yeah, no way of getting out. Man down. Oh, man down. Man down. Whoa, man down. 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 Yeah. Man down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man down. Oh.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. That is a very personal one. That's for sure. And that's the nice thing about songwriting. If you can bring your personal experiences to what you're doing. So, Devis, will you set us up for next one from you?
Sure. I don't know how I follow that. That was so heavy. All right. So here's one that I wrote recently. Not recently, like maybe a year ago. This is my most recent song, called Psychedelic Groove.
Okay.
And it was, I kind of went through like a low point in like the last year or so. And so a lot of my songs were a lot different than the songs that I was playing before. So like I have around 11 originals that I like to play with my band. And like half of them are like stuff that I wrote when I was 16, 17. And then the other half are stuff now, which are a little bit more, they're a little bit less jaunty, but you know.
Yes.
But yeah, this one is basically just about missing the chance with a girl who you think is the girl of your dreams, and like there's still that connection, and like you feel like you guys fit together, but really like that chance is gone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're truthful.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, all of my songs are about girls.
The emotional man.
Yeah.
And Drake brought out a lot of
I got
guys,
feelings.
didn't he? It's okay to be emotional now since Drake started doing it, right? Yeah.
2018, I'm allowed.
Yeah.
All right.
Girl, I'm shameless, 'cause I know there's something's lurking in between us. It's so bright, shines, and baby girl, it's dangerous. Can you feel it in your chest? Oh, goodness gracious, you're amazing. Can you contain it? Oh, when I get close to your lips, oh, are you faking? Do you wanna quit and just give in? Do we begin more than friends? But you see, I'm just a friend. We've got that psychedelic groove that puts you in the mood. You fill me up, soul food. You take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon. Girl, I'm brainless, 'cause I didn't know your love would be so painless. And if I knew, then I would probably be courageous. And now there's no one in this world can even save us. Man, I'm brainless, man, I'm brainless. I wanna be a gentleman, take you right by the hand, make you believe that I could be a different man. I can make you understand that to be with me is so easy. Baby, you can see, baby, you can see it's killing me softly. We've got that psychedelic groove that puts you in the mood. You fill me up, soul food. You take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon. We got that magic, babe. We got that fire, babe. We got that passion in our veins. Your love is running through me. We got that magic, babe. We got that fire, babe. We got that passion in our veins. Your love is running through me. We got that psychedelic groove that puts you in the mood. You fill me up, so for you. Take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Take me to the moon.
All right.
Thank you.
Take the microphone off. Take the microphone off. Thank you, Devis. So we're going to keep the songs whipping out. So, Zamani, we're going to come to you for another tune. And so maybe you can tell us what the next song that you're going to do is called.
This next song I'm going to do, I wrote it last year when I was in grade 10. It's called Outside. I wrote it because I was feeling, because I just transferred to a new school. It was a really big school after I had gone to a really small school for 10 years. And I'm not someone who's like a social butterfly. So I felt really left out in a lot of situations. A few of my friends who had gone to the smaller school with me had also transferred to the Citadel. It's Citadel. So Citadel as well. And they kind of had their own network of friends that I wasn't part of. So being at school with them every day, I always felt kind of like an outlier. Like I was with them, but not really with them. So I just kind of needed to find myself and my own group of people that would, we could support each other. And so I wrote that song about that feeling, and feeling like an outsider. So that's why the song's called Outside.
Want to take your mic off there? So are you playing this song, or who's playing these instruments, or want to tell us a little bit about the instrumentation of the song?
I produced this song on Logic Pro X on my laptop. Hold on.
Yeah.
And I used some samples. I mixed samples with my own chord progression. I used a lot of different elements, such as like some African instruments, and put this together. It's like a pop song. So, yes, this is The Outside. If you could read my mind, you would question everything that's in there. If you could take some time away from your paradise, just give it some thought for a minute, and maybe you'll understand how I'm really feeling. 'Cause I know I'm not alone when I say I'm on the outside, outside, but no one ever seems to care. I'm on the outside, outside, you never really see me there. I'm on the outside, 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 outside. I'm on the outside, outside, outside. Outside, outside, outside. Maybe it's way too late to run into my secret hiding place, just so I can get away from your paradise. Just give it some thought for a minute, maybe you'll understand how I'm really feeling. 'Cause I know I'm not alone when I say I'm on the outside, outside, but no one ever seems to care. I'm on the outside, outside, you never really see me there. I'm on the outside, 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 outside. I'm on the outside, 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 outside. I'm on the outside, the outside. Open your eyes. I'm on the outside. Open your eyes. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside. You never really see me there. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside. Oh, 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 oh. I'm on the outside. Ooh, oh,
So did you get some new friends or?
yes.
Reedy, let's get you to get back on the keyboard for us. Thank you, Zvani. Thank you. And tell us what you'll do for us this time.
Sure thing. This next song is called Amber Lights. Somebody said, yeah. I have to tell you the backstory. It's kind of, relates to the same thing I was talking about earlier. I never write from personal experience. I kind of just, see things and I sort of write. So this one day I had the goal of writing a song. that was my ultimate goal.
Mm-hmm.
But as I know most of you guys probably experienced writer's block at some point. And I was having major writer's block. I was coming up with garbage pretty much. So
I just have player's block. Same 3 chords over and over.
Right? I hear that. So this, it got to the point where it's just like, okay, maybe today is not the day. So I just go on YouTube and I'm one of those, I love to laugh. Like I find the humor in anything, which is sometimes a good thing and sometimes not, but I won't go there right now.
Yeah, I've seen you in action.
So I was watching North American driving fails. Pretty much just watching a bunch of people have accidents.
Okay.
And laughing at, I know. Don't judge me. So there was this one particular scene. This car had 2 cameras. One that was facing through the front windshield, and then there was one in the back. So from his front-facing camera, you could see at the traffic stop coming up, there was the amber light. So of course, you know, when you see an amber light, it means be cautious, slow down, be careful, right? And so this driver was slowing down, coming to a stop.
Right.
And in his back-facing camera, the person behind him was not thinking the same thing. He kind of rammed into the back of him, and I got a good laugh out of that. Just kidding. I guess not. I already gave myself away, but yeah. At that moment,
You looked believable to me.
At that moment, you know, I just started thinking about the amber light, and I came up with this song, which is called Amber Lights.
All right. Here we go.
Boy, I think you're falling too fast. You need to slow it down. We don't need to rush anything, baby. Just take your time. I'd really like to get to know you better. Maybe talk a little over dinner and really see who you are. I'm not giving you the cold shoulder. I just really want to get to know you. But all I see is amber lights flashing in my eyes, and I can see caution signs warning me time after time after time. Hold on, he may not be the one for you. I can't ignore these amber lights, these amber lights. Oh, no. Listen. Boy, it's only been a month or so, and you already told me you love me. Yeah. But I can't say that I feel the same way. No, baby, I can't. But you keep calling my phone over and over again. I know it's probably ain't what you wanna hear, but I can't ignore the signs are there. I can't ignore these amber lights flashing in my eyes. I can see caution signs warning me time after time after time. Oh, hold on, it may not be the one for you. I can't ignore these amber lights, all these amber lights. I'm sorry if I may have disappointed you. It was not my intention to hurt you and I feel sad, but I can't ignore all these amber lights flashing in my eyes. And I can see caution signs warning me time after time after time. Hold
would have. Go figure. Go figure. Sitting there making fun of people on YouTube, and this is what it turns into. I find that's. So how are we doing for time here, Shelley? Can we, if we don't talk, we think we get one more song each? Yeah? Yeah, if we don't talk, okay, let's go. We're gonna go with the acoustic first, then we'll maybe line the two keyboards up at the end. Go ahead, you're next. Yeah.
All right.
You don't get to say anything, you just start singing, baby.
All right.
One more from Devis.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. You can tell us what it is. We just
All right.
have to précise the backstory. That's all we're gonna have to do.
I got this. Okay, so this one is called "Take the Lead," and yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I wrote about this girl who thought, yeah, I'm just.
Of course, I could have introduced this for you. It's about a girl.
It's about yeah.
Okay, that I couldn't get with before, but now I'm thinking about her now.
Look, it's about a girl, and I wanted to support her. That's
Yeah.
what it's about. You gotta support your girl.
Yeah.
Woman. Okay.
Baby, why you in the corner when you're looking so good to me? Looking so good. Do you not see you? 'Cause I see you should be running this out. 'Cause there ain't no one around. Bring it to the table, show 'em how it's done, and we can have a little fun. I'll be your backup singer, you're a winner. You have a queen to me, you have a queen. Take control on your own. Just amaze, rock the place, and give me a little taste. Take the lead, yeah. I wanna see your name in flashing lights. Don't be ashamed of what your mama gave, 'cause you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Bring it to the table, show 'em how it's done, and we can have a little fun. I'll be your backup singer, you're a winner. You have a queen to me, you have a queen. Take control on your own. Just amaze, rock the place, and give me a little taste. Take the lead, yeah. The lead, take the lead, take the lead. Take the lead. You're my queen, you're my queen, you're my queen. You're my queen. I'll be your backup singer, I'll be your backup singer. You're a winner. I'll be your backup singer, you're a winner. You have a queen to me, you have a queen. Take control on your own. Just amaze, rock the place, and give me a little taste. I'll be your backup singer, you're a winner. You have a queen to me, you have a queen. Take control on your own. Just amaze, rock the place, and give me a little taste. Take the lead.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Devis. Keontae, you're up. Yeah, exactly. The songs are getting away. Come on. All right. Tell us what you're going to do. Yeah.
This one is forever.
Okay.
We'll just get right to it.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful night. The stars light up the sky. I hold you tight. My spirit's lifted high. I'm gonna seize this very moment with you are. Yeah, your skin on mine, our hearts filling with delight. Can promise my life, but I can promise you tonight. Let's make this moment last forever. The waves are crashing down, and I can hear the sound of the wind blowing beneath us. Hold your body close to mine. Look me in my eyes and let's make this night forever. Oh yeah. The waves are crashing down, and I can hear the sound of the wind blowing beneath us. Hold your body close to mine. Look me in my eyes and let's make this night forever. Oh yeah. Forever. Oh, yeah. Forever. This moment's a dream. Heart's fight is goal. It's hard to believe the night will soon grow, and I just wanna make this forever. The waves are crashing down, and I can hear the sound of the wind blowing beneath us. Hold your body close to mine and look me in my eyes, and let's make this night forever. Whoa. The waves are crashing down, and I can hear the sound of the wind blowing beneath us. Hold your body close to mine and look me in my eyes, and let's make this night forever. Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Forever. Oh, yeah. Forever, 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 forever. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Keontae. Okay. You got another one for us, Amani? Okay. Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
This song is called I Wish.
Take your mic off there so that it doesn't bump into things. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
All right. Writing words to a song is harder than it seems. Don't wanna leave at anything. Trying to find the words to say Only want to communicate. Only want you right here today. It truly doesn't matter how much I try. You're one of a kind in my eyes. So be mine, be mine. Man, I wish you weren't so far away. Man, I wish you could be here with me. When I was feeling so alone, when I was crying on my own. Man, I wish, yeah, I wish. Happiness is just a trend, and when reality descends, we're all despondent in the end. I wanted you, but nothing's changed, and you're still so far from me. I'm really starting to lose faith, because it truly doesn't matter how much I try to see myself in the arms of another guy. You'll always creep into my mind. You know that you're one of a kind in my eyes. So be mine, be mine. Man, I wish you could be here with me. When I was feeling so alone, when I was crying on my own. Man, I wish, yeah, I wish. Oh, oh, well, yeah, I wish, I wish, yeah, I wish. Oh, 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 da, 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 oh, well, yeah. Man, I wish you weren't so far away. Man, I wish you could be here with me. When I was feeling so alone, when I was crying on my own. Man, I wish, yeah, I wish. When I was feeling so alone, when I was crying on my own. Man, I wish, yeah, I wish.
All right. Thank you, Zamani. Thank you, thank you. We're getting you guys in here. 3 songs in. We got more songs in this year. Yeah. Ah, you're trying to get 4 of them in. She's cheating, cheating. Yeah. Save that for the CD. So this has been an amazing evening. We're bringing it to a close. We had, chatter as I promised, and we were going to get the audience involved, but I think we may have run out of time. We may have run out of time. I had these special questions that the audience could get to ask of anyone they wanted, but you might still ask them afterwards. So we'll have to make it longer next year. We'll start at lunchtime and go till supper. Meals provided, though, So we're going to end off with Rini, our songstress here. And Rini, what do you have for us?
Going to end with one of Shelley's favorites.
Yeah. That could be anything. Everything you do is a favorite. And put me on the list with her.
Yeah, like I was saying, this is definitely, it has to be Shelley. If it's not Shelley's favorite, then, geez, I'm really off my game. But this is Dream. See, I knew it.
Oh. It is everybody's favorite.
Have you ever searched for something or someone to make your dreams come true? And have you ever hoped for a hero to come and rescue you? Have you ever searched for something or someone to supply all your needs? And have you ever prayed for a miracle to come and set you free? Yeah. Well, you just dream big. Don't dream small. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Oh, have you ever wished upon a fallen star, wishing you could be anything you want? Have you ever wondered what you could be? Just look inside yourself and you will see, yeah. Oh, if I believe in myself, I don't need nobody else. No, no, no. I can do anything. Oh, yes, I can. All I have to do is dream. Oh, dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream big. No, no, dream big, yeah. Don't dream small. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream no, no. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream, don't dream no, no. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. At all. Ooh, ooh, at all, at all, at all. don't dream small. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all. Dream big, yeah. Don't dream small, no. 'Cause if you don't dream big, don't dream at all.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing refrain and message to end on for these aspiring singers, songwriters, musicians, producers, arrangers. Dream big, all of you. So dream big, Keontae Beals, dream big. Devis Matuana, dream big. Zamani Bernard Miller, dream big. Rini, you wrote the song, dream big. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for our Songwriting Circle. And now we're just going to have some closing remarks from our organizer, Shelley Fashion, on that same theme.
I just want to say, hasn't this been a beautiful night? I want to acknowledge a few people in the house. Songstress, internationally known, Jerry Brown.
Oh,
And
yes.
our highly famous, beautiful Linda Carvery. These are the ladies
Yes.
that have been trailblazing this work and doing such beautiful work. Kim Bernard of For the Moment. And I just want to say, I don't know what. I mean, it's just been magical tonight. I knew it would be. I have an amazing connection and special connection with Rini. Dream Big was when I ran municipally. That was my theme song.
Ah, no.
And I called her and asked her, no problem, Shell, she said. And I heard her first, she was 15 years old, and I heard her sing Dream Big. That was it. I've been in tears ever since, haven't I?
Yeah, we did you send for the tissue before she started playing. She said, it's like getting ready for a good movie, right? Where's the tissue? She got the tissue and then she sat to listen to
My
you, Rini.
sister told me I'm not allowed to cry, but I try not to, but I know I just can't hold back the emotion, because when I see these young people, it just
Yes.
touches my heart and my soul, what they do. Zamani Miller is the daughter of Delvina and Harvey,
Yes.
a jazz artist.
She's the baby of the group.
The baby. Devis Matawana is the son of Ed Matawana, who was the Edo king, and we remember jamming on,
his
dancing
music.
and going off with the dancers and the singers of Afro Musica.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Keontae's history, Nakia Downey, Sean Downey, is he's also a producer, a music producer, and I think he's an organist in the choir, for the choir.
It's his uncle, right? Sean's
Yeah.
there.
So there's such a long history of music and talent. We also have Amaria Bernard Washington. She's another bird-blanching songwriter. You know, she's just coming out of her own and doing an amazing job. So, you know, I just see, Kayla Borden from Music Nova Scotia. I just see so much promise. I really, really do. And the next thing is, what's next? Oh, and Kiki, our music videographer, I never forget you.
And Haley.
Pardon?
Haley.
Oh, Mahalia, yes. Mahalia. Reenie's sister, she is amazingly talented as well. So, you know, we've got this whole cradle. What next? We need to find a way to nurture and you know, just
Well, you're
grow.
doing that. tonight. You're doing that tonight. Jerry Brown is doing that with her youth scholarship program.
So,
and
yeah,
you're doing
that's
it, baby. You're doing it.
And so I want to welcome you to stay. My sister made some wonderful chili and loaves. And so please come and share and talk and enjoy.
All
Oh,
right.
there's a vegetarian and a meat one.
All right.
I'm not the cook.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you once again. Okay.